Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. In this video, I want to talk about some personal finance lessons that have profoundly impacted how I manage my money. These lessons have been instrumental in helping me make wiser financial decisions and improve my overall financial well-being. So, let's jump right into it. Managing personal finances is a universal concern, yet many individuals lack formal education on the subject. Unfortunately, we are often expected to navigate this complex realm without guidance. As someone who has made their fair share of financial missteps throughout the years, I can't help but wish I could go back in time and offer some advice to my younger self. However, it's important to remember that it's never too late to gain control over your financial situation and make positive changes. And the first personal finance lesson you need is understanding the psychology behind financial behaviors and attitudes. To better understand our financial behaviors and attitudes, we need to recognize the deep emotional connection we have with money. Money evokes happiness, security, shame, stress, and more. These emotions often stem from our past experiences and social conditioning around money. If money was scarce for you growing up, you may have more anxiety about spending now. If you grew up in abundance, you may see money as a source of freedom. Our unique money mindsets shape how we interact with our finances. In addition to emotions, our financial decisions are also influenced by unconscious cognitive biases. These biases act as mental shortcuts or blind spots that can lead to irrational choices. One example is the sunk cost fallacy, where we continue investing time or money into something that isn't working out simply because we've already invested so much. This bias can result in overspending or poor investment decisions. How we frame money and financial goals in our minds also affects our financial behaviors. For example, a product stated as 40% off seems more appealing than the same product at the total price, even though the discount is the same. Positively framing your money mindset can also boost motivation. Instead of seeing a savings account as a sacrifice, reframe it as an investment in your future well-being. Social comparison also influences financial decisions. We judge our money situation based on what others around us have. A neighbor buying a fancy new car can make us feel inadequate and tempt us to overspend, or it may motivate us to reach higher financial goals. The bottom line is that our thoughts and social perceptions around money impact how we manage it. This is why financial education is so important. Learning money management skills helps us make informed choices, supporting our needs and values instead of just reacting emotionally. Another personal finance lesson you need to change your life is knowing how to manage your funds. Creating and maintaining a budget is essential for gaining control over your finances, even though it may feel overwhelming if you're new to it. Simply put, budgeting involves balancing your income and expenses to spend less than you earn. But how do you create a budget? To start, determine your net monthly income. This is the amount you receive after taxes and deductions have been taken out. First, calculate your total expenses by including housing, transportation, food expenditures, utility bills, debt payments, and discretionary spending. To obtain an accurate expense figure, tracking your spending for 1 to 2 months is recommended. Compare your income and expenses. If expenses are higher, look for areas to cut back and save, like eating out less or lowering your cable bill. The goal is to make income exceed expenses. Once you have established a budget, it is important to strategically prioritize and pay off your debts. Follow these steps to effectively manage your debt. First, create a comprehensive list of all outstanding debts and note their respective interest rates. Ensure that you make the minimum payments on all accounts, and if possible, allocate any additional funds towards paying off the debt with the highest interest rate first. Also, beware of maxing out credit cards. Using over 30% of your credit limit can hurt your credit score, so keep balances low. Pay off cards in full each month if you can. Our next finance lesson is to always invest in yourself. If you want to increase your wealth, one of the most valuable investments you can make is in yourself. By devoting resources and effort to enhancing your skills, health, and knowledge, you enhance your earning potential in the present and ensure future growth. Here are some helpful tips. First, create a personal spending plan to align expenses with your goals. Track your saving and spending habits in an app or spreadsheet. This gives you control over where your money goes, so you can prioritize investing in yourself. After that, prioritize investing in your most valuable asset, your health. Incorporate healthy eating habits, regular exercise, and adequate sleep into your self-investment plan. You'll increase focus and productivity by taking care of your body and mind. Consider increasing your income through education, training, or starting a profitable side hustle. Learning new skills and gaining expertise pays dividends. Turn your passion into extra cash flow. Finally, continually invest time into expanding your knowledge and perspective. Read books that challenge you. Seek out mentors. Stepping out of your comfort zone helps you grow. Investing in personal growth and development demands dedication and commitment, but the benefits are substantial. As you enhance your skills and abilities, your value in the marketplace increases. This opens doors to better career prospects and paves the way for new opportunities. Prioritize yourself as a valuable investment for long-term success. As my mentor once wisely stated, one of the quickest paths to financial ruin is purchasing items beyond our means. While overspending might offer immediate satisfaction, it often leads to long-term consequences like debt, stress, and financial instability. The question then becomes, how can you resist the urge to spend excessively? First, create a realistic budget that covers your fixed expenses, debt payments, and savings contributions. Any remaining discretionary funds are what you have available to spend. No cheating or overestimating your income. Stick to your budget diligently. Before any purchase, check if it fits into your discretionary budget. If not, it's simply not affordable. Decline impulse purchase temptations that threaten your budget. Save for large expenses like vacations, electronics, or furniture. Instead of relying on credit, open a separate savings account and set auto transfers from each paycheck until you hit your goal. Pay with cash whenever possible, as it provides a tangible sense of what you're spending. Using credit cards detaches you from the reality that it's real money being spent. Living below your means might take some sacrifice, but it's the only way to avoid wasteful spending and accumulate wealth long term. When you start living within your means, having some money aside for unexpected expenses is important. This is commonly known as an emergency fund. An emergency fund is essential for unexpected experiences, like medical bills, car repairs, or job loss. It acts as a safety net and should ideally be equivalent to 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. Many Americans face a significant challenge in not having an emergency fund. 35% of the population would struggle to cover an unexpected expense of $400 or more with cash alone. Instead, they are forced to rely on other forms of credit. So, how can you have an emergency fund? Start by opening a dedicated high-yield savings account separate from your everyday spending account. This creates psychological separation, making you less tempted to dip into savings. Set up automatic recurring transfers from each paycheck so building the fund is effortless. Even small amounts like $25 or $50 add up over time. Resist the urge to borrow from savings for non-emergencies. Treat this fund as off-limits, except for actual financial crises. Temporary lifestyle cutbacks can help free up more cash to build savings faster. Aim to eventually have at least 3 months' worth of living expenses banked. This gives breathing room to handle life's curveballs without debt. Having an emergency fund brings peace of mind. If the unexpected happens, you'll sleep easier knowing you have a financial safety net. Be disciplined and make it a priority. Your future self will thank you. And that wraps up my finance lessons that will change your life. I hope you found these personal finance lessons helpful. and gained valuable insights into improving your finance situation. If you enjoyed watching this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more finance-related content. I appreciate your feedback. Please comment below on any specific personal finance topics you would like me to cover in future videos. If you have any money-related questions or need assistance, feel free to share them. I value and welcome your suggestions. Also, hit that bell so you never miss a new video and financial tips. Help me spread the word by sharing this video with your friends and family if you found it helpful. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you. I'll see you in the following video. Until then, remember to take control of your money so it doesn't control you. Bye for now.